Dear students, please open your textbook before you start listening. Underline important lines and mark difficult words. Use earphone or headphone for full concentration. Happy listening and happy learning.
Total geographical area of India is 3.28 million square kilometers. It is 3.28 million square kilometers. Land use data, however, is available only for 93% of the total geographical area because the land use reporting for most of the northeast states except Assam has not been done fully. Moreover, some areas of Jammu and Kashmir occupied by Pakistan and China have also not been surveyed. The land under permanent pasture has also decreased. How are we able to feed our huge cattle population on this pasture land? And what are the consequences of it? Most of the other than the current fallow lands are either of poor quality or the cost of cultivation of such land is very high. Hence, these lands are cultivated once or twice in about 2 or 3 years, and if these are included in the net sown area, then the percentage of NSA in India comes to about 54% of the total reporting area. The pattern of net zone area varies greatly from one state to another. It is over 80% of the total area in Punjab and Haryana and less than 10% in Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Manipur and Andaman Nicobar Islands. Forest area in the country is far lower than the desired 33% of geographical area as it was outlined in the National Forest Policy 1952. It was considered essential for maintenance of the ecological balance. The livelihood of millions of people who live on the fringes of these forests depends upon it. A part of the land is termed as wasteland and land put to other non-agricultural uses. Wasteland includes rocky, arid and desert areas and land put to other non-agricultural uses. Includes settlements, roads, railways, industry, etc. Continuous use of land over a long period of time without taking appropriate measures to conserve and manage it has resulted in land degradation. This, in turn, has serious repercussions on society and the environment. Land degradation and conservation measures. We have shared our land with the past generations and will have to do so with the future generations too. 95% of our basic needs for food, shelter, and clothing are obtained from land. Human activities have not only brought about degradation of land but also have aggravated the pace of natural forces to cause damage to land. Some human activities such as deforestation, overgrazing, mining, and quarrying too have contributed significantly in land degradation. Mining sites are abandoned after excavation work is complete, leaving deep scars and traces of overburdening. In states like Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Odisha, deforestation due to mining have caused severe land degradation. In states like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra, overgrazing is one of the main reasons for land degradation. In the states of Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh, over irrigation is responsible for land degradation due to waterlogging leading to increase in salinity and alkalinity in the soil. The mineral processing like grinding of limestone for cement industry and calcite and soapstone for ceramic industry generate huge quantity of dust in the atmosphere. It retards the process of infiltration of water into the soil after it settles down on the land. In recent years, industrial effluents as waste have become a major source of land and water population in many parts of the country. There are many ways to solve the problems of land degradation. Afforestation and proper management of grazing can help to some extent. Planting of shelter belts of plants, control on overgrazing, stabilization of sands, dunes by growing thorny bushes are some of the methods to check land degradation in arid areas. Proper management of wastelands, control of mining activities, proper discharge and disposal of industrial effluents and waste after retreatment can reduce land and water degradation in industrial and suburban areas. Soil as a resource. Soil is the most important renewable resource. It is a medium of plant growth and supports different types of living organisms on the earth. The soil is a living system. It takes millions of years to form soil, up to a few centimeters in depth. Relief. Parent rock or bedrock, climate, vegetation, and other forms of life, and time are important factors in the formation of soil. Various forces of nature, such as change in temperature, actions of running water, wind, and glaciers, activities of decomposers, etc., contribute to the formation of soil. Chemical and organic changes which take place in soil are equally important. Soil also consists of organic, humus, and inorganic materials. On the basis of the factors responsible for soil formation, color, thickness, texture, age, chemical, and physical properties, the soils of India are classified in different types. Classification of soils. India has varied relief features, landforms, climatic realms, vegetation types. These have contributed in the development of various types of soils. Alluvial soils. This is the most widely spread and important soil. In fact, the entire northern plains are made of alluvial soil. These have been deposited by three important Himalayan river systems, the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra. These soils also extend in Rajasthan and Gujarat through a narrow corridor. Alluvial soil is also found in eastern coastal plains, particularly in the deltas of Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna, and the Kaveri rivers. The alluvial soil consists of various proportions of sand, silt, and clay. As we move inland towards the river valleys, soil particles appear somewhat bigger in size. In the upper reaches of the river valley, near the place of the break of slope, the soils are coarse. Such soils are more common in Piedmont plains such as dwarfs, chaws, and terai. Apart from the size of the grains or components, soils are also described on the basis of the age. According to the age, alluvial soils can be classified as old alluvial, called as Bangar, and new alluvial, called as Khadar. The Bangar soil has higher concentration of kankar nodules than the Khadar. It has more fine particles and is more fertile than the Bangar. Alluvial soils as a whole are very fertile. Mostly, these soils contain adequate proportion of potash, phosphoric acid, and lime, which are ideal for the growth of sugarcane, paddy, wheat, and other cereal and pulse crops. Due to its high fertility, regions of alluvial soils are intensively cultivated and densely populated. Soils in the drier areas are more alkaline and can be productive after proper treatment and irrigation. Black soil. These soils are black in color and are also known as regur soils. Black soil is ideal for growing cotton and is also known as black cotton soil. It is believed that climatic condition along with the parent rock material are the important factors for the formation of black soil. This type of soil is typical of the Deccan Trap basalt region spread over northwest Deccan Plateau and is made up of lava flows. They cover the plateaus of Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh and extend in the southeast direction along the Godavari and the Krishna valleys. The black soils are made up of extremely fine, clayey material. They are well known for their capacity to hold moisture. In addition, they are rich in soil nutrients such as calcium, carbonate, manganese, potash, and lime. These soils are generally poor in phosphoric contents. They develop deep cracks during hot weather, which helps in the proper aeration of the soil. These soils are sticky when wet and difficult to work on unless tilled immediately after the first shower or during the pre-monsoon period. Red and yellow soils. Red soil develops on crystalline igneous rocks in areas of low rainfall in the eastern and southern parts of the Deccan Plateau. Yellow and red soils are also found in parts of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, southern parts of the Middle Ganga plain, and along the Piedmont zone of the Western Ghats. These soils develop a reddish color due to diffusion of iron in crystalline and metamorphic rocks. It looks yellow when it occurs in a hydrated form. Laterite soil. Laterite soil has been derived from the Latin word later, which means brick. The laterite soil develops under tropical and subtropical climate with alternate wet and dry season. This soil is the result of intense leaching due to heavy rain. Lateritic soils are mostly deep to very deep, acidic, generally deficient in plant nutrients, and occur mostly in southern states, Western Ghats region of Maharashtra, Odisha, some parts of West Bengal, and northeast regions, where these soils support deciduous and evergreen forests. It is humus rich but under sparse vegetation and in semi-arid environment, it is generally humus poor. They are prone to erosion and degradation due to the position on the landscape. After adopting appropriate soil conservation techniques, particularly in the hilly areas of Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu, this soil is very useful for growing tea and coffee. Red laterite soils in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Kerala are most suitable for crops like cashew nut. Arid soils. Arid soils range from red to brown in color. They are generally sandy in texture and saline. In nature, in some areas the salt content is very high and common salt is obtained by evaporating the water. Due to the dry climate, high temperature, evaporation is faster and the soil lacks humus and moisture. The lower horizons of the soil are occupied by concrete because of the increasing calcium content downwards. The concrete layer of formation in the bottom horizons restrict the infiltration of water. After proper irrigation, these soils become cultivable, as has been in the case of western Rajasthan. Forest soils. These soils are found in the hilly and mountainous areas where sufficient rainforests are available. The soil texture varies according to the mountain environment where they are formed. They are loamy and silty in valley sides and coarse grain in the upper slopes.
Thank you, students. Please listen twice for better understanding. Hope you liked the video and subscribe for upcoming videos.